Alright guys, listen up, we're about to take a trip. Not just any trip, we're talking about Switzerland. Yeah, you heard right, Switzerland. Forget those cheesy chocolate commercials and fancy watch ads, this place is different. We're talking about next-level, jaw-dropping beauty. Think towering mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and scenery so perfect it looks photoshopped. Over the next few minutes, I'm gonna take you to 20 spots in Switzerland that are straight out of a dream. We're talking about places that will make you want to ditch the itinerary, throw away your return ticket, and just get lost in the beauty of it all. So buckle up, grab your passport, and get ready for an adventure. This is Switzerland, baby, and it's about to get real. First up, we're heading to a place that needs no introduction. The Matterhorn. You know that iconic mountain, the one that looks like a giant Toblerone bar? Yeah, that's the one. Located in the canton of Valais, this beast of a mountain stands at a whopping 4,478 meters high. Now I'm not one for heights, but something about the Matterhorn just draws you in. Maybe it's the sheer size, the perfect pyramid shape, or the way it dominates the skyline. Whatever it is, seeing the Matterhorn with your own eyes is an experience you won't forget. And don't even get me started on the hiking trails. They're not for the faint of heart, but if you're up for a challenge, the views from the top are absolutely insane. Number 2, Lake Geneva. This place is like something out of a fairy tale. Seriously, we're talking crystal clear blue waters, surrounded by snow-capped mountains and charming little towns. It's the kind of place that makes you want to pull out a paintbrush and just capture the moment. Located on the border of Switzerland and France, Lake Geneva is one of the largest lakes in Western Europe. You can cruise on a boat, take a dip in the refreshing water, or just chill on the shore and soak up the sun. And the best part? The towns around Lake Geneva are just as stunning. You've got Montreux with its famous castle, Lucerne with its Olympic Museum, and Geneva, a global city with a small-town vibe. Trust me, Lake Geneva is the perfect blend of natural beauty and cultural experiences. It's a place where you can relax, explore, and create memories that will last a lifetime. Number 3. World Jungfraujoch. Alright guys, buckle up because we're heading to the top of the freaking world. Jungfraujoch, aka the top of Europe. Sitting at a dizzying 3,454 meters above sea level, this place is mind-blowing. You get there by this insane cogwheel railway, climbing through the Eiger and Manche mountains. Trust me, the views along the way are just as epic as the destination. So, you're up there, gasping for air, but who cares, right? You're surrounded by snow-capped peaks as far as the eye can see. It's like stepping into a postcard, but 1,000 times better. There's an ice palace carved right into the glacier, an observatory for the ultimate stargazing, and even a husky sledding experience. Yeah, you heard that right. Husky sledding on top of Europe. And get this guys, you can literally stand on a platform called the Sphinx Observation Deck. It juts out from the mountain, offering the most insane panoramic views of the Alich Glacier. It's the longest glacier in the Alps, by the way, and it's seriously awe-inspiring. Jungfraujoch is one of those places that'll stay with you long after you've left. It's a must-do, no question about it. Now, to get there, you're looking at a train ride from Interlaken Ost. It's about a 2.5-hour journey, but trust me, every second is worth it. You're winding through tunnels, past waterfalls, and the scenery just keeps getting more and more epic. Make sure you book your tickets in advance, especially during peak season. Number 4. Fairy Tale, Chateau de Chillon. Okay guys, let's switch gears for a second and talk about a place that's straight out of a fairy tale, Chateau de Chillon. This medieval castle is perched on a tiny island on Lake Geneva, and it's as picturesque as it gets. Seriously, it looks like something out of a Disney movie with its turrets, ramparts, and that classic fairy tale vibe. Now this isn't just any pretty castle. Chateau de Chillon has centuries of history soaked into its walls. It was a Roman outpost, a medieval stronghold, and even a prison at one point. The stories this place could tell, right? You can practically feel the weight of history as you walk through the courtyards and explore the dungeons. It's pretty powerful stuff. And the setting, man, it's unbeatable. Surrounded by the deep blue waters of Lake Geneva and backed by the majestic Alps, it's a photographer's dream. You can wander through the castle's chambers, check out the armory, and even climb to the top of the keep for some killer views. If you're coming from Montreux, it's just a short walk along the lakeside promenade, or if you're feeling fancy, you can even arrive by boat. Trust me, it's worth spending a few hours soaking in the history and beauty of this place. Number 5. Interlaken. Okay guys, if you're an adrenaline junkie like me, Interlaken is your jam. Nestled right between two stunning lakes, Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. This place is the adventure capital of Switzerland. Seriously, if you can dream it, you can probably do it in Interlaken. We're talking skydiving, paragliding, whitewater rafting, canyoning, bungee jumping, the list goes on and on. I'm talking heart-pumping, adrenaline-fueled activities that'll leave you buzzing for days. But even if you're not into extreme sports, there's still plenty to do. Take a hike through the stunning scenery, rent a bike and explore the lakeside trails, or just chill out on a boat and soak in the views. Interlaken is also a great base for exploring the surrounding mountains. You can hop on a train and be whisked up to Jungfraujoch, Schilthorn, or any of the other incredible peaks in the region. And the town itself is pretty cool too. It's got a laid-back vibe with plenty of shops, restaurants, and bars to keep you entertained. Trust me, you won't be bored in Interlaken. It's a place that has something for everyone. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just looking to relax and enjoy the scenery. Number 6. Lucerne. Now we're headed to Lucerne, a city that just screams Switzerland. Seriously, it's like someone took all the best parts of Switzerland, the mountains, the lake, the charming architecture, and mashed it all together. You've got the snow-capped Alps reflecting in the crystal-clear water of Lake Lucerne, and then bam! Medieval bridges and colorful houses jump right out at you. The vibe here is chill, but the energy is electric. You can wander through the old town, grab some bomb chocolate, Swiss chocolate, duh, or hop on a boat and cruise around the lake. And speaking of boats, you gotta check out the Chapel Bridge. It's this iconic wooden bridge dating back to the 14th century, with these incredible paintings inside the roof that tell the history of Lucerne. It's like walking through a time capsule, except with better views. And listen, I'm not usually one for museums, but the Swiss Museum of Transport, that's a game changer. Trains, planes, automobiles, they've got it all. You can literally spend hours there and not even scratch the surface. It's just got that magic. Number 7. Bern. Now we're rolling into Bern, the capital of Switzerland. Now I know what you're thinking. Capital city? Sounds kinda stuffy. But trust me, Bern is anything but. Yeah, it's got history oozing out of its cobblestone streets. We're talking a UNESCO World Heritage Site here, but it's also got this cool, laid-back vibe that's impossible to resist. Imagine strolling through these beautiful sandstone buildings, medieval fountains gushing with fresh water, and then stumbling upon some funky street art or a hidden gem coffee shop. That's Bern in a nutshell. And the best part? Everything is walkable. You can literally explore the entire old town on foot, soaking up the sights and sounds at your own pace. Don't miss the Zitglug, this astronomical clock from the 16th century that puts on a whole show every hour. It's like a mini Times Square, but way cooler. And if you're feeling adventurous, rent a bike and take a spin along the Aar River. The views are insane and you'll get a whole new perspective on this charming city. Number 8. Zermatt. Get ready to have your breath taken away because we're heading to Zermatt, which is a home to the most iconic mountain in the world, the Matterhorn. Imagine towering peaks, pristine glaciers, and this charming car-free village nestled right at the foot of it all. You can feel the energy the second you step off the train. Now, Zermatt is all about the great outdoors, and the Matterhorn is the main event. You can hike, bike, or even take a cable car up to different viewpoints for mind-blowing panoramas. And let me tell you, the Matterhorn doesn't disappoint. It's this jagged, almost mythical-looking peak that just dominates the skyline. But Zermatt isn't just about the Matterhorn. The whole village has this electric, adventurous atmosphere. You've got world-class skiing in the winter, incredible hiking trails in the summer, and cozy cafes and restaurants year-round. Whether you're an adrenaline junkie or just looking for some breathtaking scenery, Zermatt is a must-see. Number 9. Lake Lugano. We're heading south, guys, to a place that feels like a whole different country, Lake Lugano. This place is Switzerland's little slice of Italy. I'm talking palm trees, sunshine, and crystal clear blue water. You won't even believe you're in the Alps. And the towns around the lake, Forget about it. They're like something out of a movie set. Think cobblestone streets, colorful houses stacked up the hillsides, and outdoor cafes just begging you to grab an espresso and soak it all in. This is the Switzerland you dream about when you're stuck in an office. Trust me, if you're looking for a taste of the Mediterranean without leaving Switzerland, Lake Lugano is where it's at. It's the perfect place to unwind, recharge, and just soak up the beauty of this incredible country. And hey, maybe work on your tan while you're at it. Next up, we're diving deep into the Swiss National Park, so buckle up. Number 10, Swiss National Park. Okay guys, get ready to ditch the fancy watches and chocolate shops because we're going full-on wilderness. This is the Swiss National Park, the oldest national park in the Alps. It's a whole different side of Switzerland. Forget gondolas and cable cars, here it's all about hiking boots and backpacks. We're talking over 100 miles of hiking trails winding through pristine valleys, dense forests, and rugged mountain peaks. Keep your eyes peeled for wildlife because this place is teeming with ibex, red deer, even the elusive chamois. It's like stepping into a real-life nature documentary. And the best part? No cars allowed. That's right. The only way to experience the true beauty of this place is on foot. Now that's what I call an adventure. So, pack your gear, grab your hiking poles, and let's explore the wild side of Switzerland. Number 11, Montreux. Alright, from the rugged wilderness to a town that's pure rock and roll royalty. Let me introduce you to Montreux, a place where snow-capped mountains meet the shimmering shores of Lake Geneva. Trust me, this place oozes cool. We're talking palm trees swaying in the breeze, a waterfront promenade that stretches as far as the eye can see, and a vibe that's equal parts laid back and luxurious. This is where the rich and famous come to play, and for good reason. Montreux is also home to the legendary Montreux Jazz Festival. Every summer this town comes alive with the sounds of music legends and up-and-coming artists. And speaking of legends, make sure you check out the Freddie Mercury statue overlooking the lake. This is where Queen recorded some of their most iconic albums, and the city has never forgotten their favorite rock star. Next up, we're heading to a village that's straight out of a fairy tale. Stay tuned. Number 12. Grindlewald. Guys, buckle up because we're about to land in Grindlewald, Switzerland. This place is straight out of a fairy tale. Think towering mountains, lush meadows, and charming Swiss chalets. Grindlewald is the definition of picturesque. It's a hiker's paradise with miles of trails, or hop on a gondola for breathtaking views. Adrenaline junkies can enjoy paragliding, canyon swinging, and skiing, or just relax with coffee and mountain views. It's a 3-hour train ride from Zurich Airport. The journey through the Swiss Alps is half the fun. Add Grindlewald to your Swiss itinerary, you won't regret it. Number 13. Lauterbrunnen Valley. Yo, keep watching. We're heading to Lauterbrunnen Valley, and let me tell you, this place is next level stunning. Imagine a valley carved by glaciers with towering cliffs and 72 waterfalls cascading down. The most famous is Staubach Falls, plunging almost 300 meters. It's mind-blowing. The valley feels like a hidden world with idyllic villages and classic Swiss chalets. For adventure seekers, it's a dream come true. Or just chill by a waterfall and soak in the tranquility. Number 14. Alich Glacier. Get ready to be amazed by the Alich Glacier, the largest glacier in the Alps. It's 23 kilometers long and covers over 80 square kilometers. Like a frozen river flowing through the mountains, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site for good reason. A living testament to nature's power, constantly changing. Massive ice formations, crevasses, and glacial meltwater. Hiking trails offer breathtaking views, but it's shrinking due to climate change. Visiting is about understanding the importance of protecting our planet. Number 15. Rinf Falls. Alright guys, buckle up because we're about to get soaked. We are about to embark on our Swiss adventure. We're hitting up Rinf Falls, the largest waterfall in all of Europe. I'm talking massive amounts of water, thundering down from 23 meters high. Can you even imagine the power? You know me, I love a good adventure, and Rinf Falls does not disappoint. You can take a boat tour right up to the base of the falls. Talk about an adrenaline rush. Getting that close to the raw power of nature, it's truly awe-inspiring. Trust me, you'll be grabbing your camera every 2 seconds. But it's not just about the falls themselves. The surrounding area is incredible too. Think lush forests, charming castles perched on cliffs overlooking the water. It's like something straight out of a fairy tale, and the best part, you can actually swim in the Rhine River. That's right, take a dip in the crystal clear water, soak up the sun on the riverbanks. It's the perfect way to cool off after an epic day of exploring. Rinf Falls is a must-see for any adventurer, nature lover, or anyone who appreciates a good waterfall selfie. Seriously, this place is Instagram gold. Find it near the town of Schaffhausen in northern Switzerland. You won't regret it. Yo, what's up everybody? Next up on number 16 is St. Moritz, a place that screams luxury, and I'm not just talking fancy chocolate. This place has hosted not one but 2 Winter Olympics. That's right, 2. This tells you everything you need to know about the beauty and grandeur of St. Moritz. Nestled in the Wengen Valley, this town is a playground for the rich and famous. Think sparkling lakes, snow-capped mountains, and streets lined with designer boutiques. It's the kind of place where you can sip champagne on a sun-drenched terrace while watching skiers glide down pristine slopes. But don't let the glamour fool you, St. Moritz has something for everyone. Whether you're into skiing, snowboarding, hiking, or just taking in the breathtaking scenery, this place has got you covered. You can hop on a gondola and soar to dizzying heights, take a scenic train ride through the Alps, or just wander through the charming streets soaking up the atmosphere. And if you're feeling really adventurous, you can even try your hand at bobsledding on the legendary Olympic track. Talk about an adrenaline rush. Seriously, St. Moritz is a place where you can live out your wildest James Bond fantasies. So pack your bags, grab your best ski gear, and get ready for an unforgettable experience in one of the most glamorous destinations in the world. Hold up guys, we're about to time travel back a few centuries. Next stop on number 17 on our Swiss escapade Appenzell is rolling green hills. This place is like stepping into a storybook. Charming wooden chalets with flower boxes bursting with color and not a skyscraper in sight. This region is all about tradition, from the brightly painted houses to the local farmers who still bring their cattle down from the mountains every spring. It's a slower pace of life here, and honestly it's refreshing. You won't find big city chaos in Appenzell, but you will find incredible hiking trails winding through those picture-perfect hills. Imagine fresh mountain air, breathtaking views, and the sound of cowbells in the distance. It's the perfect escape from the everyday grind. And if you're a foodie, get ready to have your mind blown. Appenzell is known for its delicious cheese, and trust me, it's some of the best you'll ever taste. Make sure you try the local specialty, Appenzeller Biber, a gingerbread cookie that's been a tradition here for centuries. So, ditch the map, ditch the itinerary, and just get lost in the beauty of Appenzell. You might even forget what century you're in. Alright guys, we're heading south, deep into the Italian-speaking part of Switzerland. Yeah, you heard that right, Italian. On number 18, Lugano. This place is like stepping into a whole other world. Still Swiss, still gorgeous, but with a Mediterranean vibe that'll blow your mind. Think palm trees, terracotta rooftops, and this incredible lake, Lake Lugano, reflecting the sky like a mirror. It's the kind of place that makes you want to grab a gelato, pull up a chair at a cafe, and just soak it all in. And the mountains. They rise straight up from the lake, creating this dramatic backdrop that's straight out of a movie set. You can hike these mountains, take a boat tour, or ride the funicular up to Monte San Salvatore for panoramic views that'll knock your socks off. Trust me, Lugano is one of those hidden gems that'll surprise you. It's got culture, it's got beauty, it's got that laid-back Italian vibe. What more could you ask for? Make sure you give yourself enough time here because you're going to fall in love with this place. Alright guys, next up on number 19 on our Swiss adventure, we're hitting up Lausanne. This place is seriously cool, perched right on the shores of Lake Geneva. But what makes Lausanne super unique is that it's actually the Olympic capital. Yeah, you heard that right, the Olympic capital. They've got the International Olympic Committee headquarters right there, and the Olympic Museum is something every traveler, athlete or not, should experience. Trust me, it's way cooler than it sounds. Plus, the city itself is stunning. We're talking charming streets, beautiful architecture, and those epic lake views. It's definitely got a different vibe from some of the mountain towns we've explored, but that's what I love about Switzerland. Every corner you turn is a whole new experience. So if you're looking for that mix of history, culture, and natural beauty, add Lausanne to your list. Okay, so we've been all over Switzerland from the mountains to the lakes, right? But get this, there's a whole other side to this country, something completely different. I'm finally talking about Ticino. This place is like stepping into Italy. Seriously, palm trees, Italian spoken on the streets, even the food has that delicious Italian touch. It's wild. Located on the southern tip of Switzerland, Ticino is a total culture shock in the best way possible. Imagine this, you're chilling by Lake Lugano, soaking up the sun, maybe with a gelato in hand. The vibe is relaxed, the air is warm, and you almost forget you're still in Switzerland. It's the perfect way to mix up your trip and experience a whole new side to this already amazing country. So there you have it, guys. 20 breathtaking spots in Switzerland that'll blow your mind. From the towering Matterhorn to the sunny shores of Lake Lugano, this country has it all. I hope this video has inspired you to book that trip, pack your bags, and experience the magic of Switzerland for yourself. And hey, if you do, hit me up in the comments, let me know which spot you're most stoked about. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Impeccable Planet for more amazing travel content. Until next time, peace out!